Hello, my True Health North Texans. Alright, today I'm going to show you how to use this laser plate right over here. I'm going to do all the setups and how you're going to be able to use it when you're at home as well. So first I'm going to show you how to use this. So you're going to have this little cord as well, and you're going to go ahead and plug it into this little section right over here. So we'll insert this little thing right inside, just like if you're inserting an HDMI in your TV or anything, just like that. Just like that. We're going to find that power cord, place it into the wall, and then you're going to go ahead and place it into the floor. Now you're going to see, whenever it turns on, whenever it's plugged in, it's going to be pretty bright. So the first button is going to be off, so you can go ahead and turn that off, and then I'll have my test subject come towards me. Yeah. And I'll show you how to use this remote as well as I go along. But the first button is going to be on and off button. Now I'm going to show you again, right over here. On and off button, the first one. For the second button, it's going to be our red light that you saw earlier. And then when you press it twice, we're gonna go to NIR, which is the neuro inhibitor light. And it's basically gonna be invisible, but in the dark, you can also see it kind of light up just enough to know. You can kind of zoom in right there. You'll see that it's just barely lighting up. So what you guys are gonna wanna do is you're going to have the patient sit down, or whoever's doing it at home, and you have your shoes taken off, your socks taken off, sitting down, and we'll place the feet right on top of this laser plate, just like that. We have some instructions that go as well, so if you need anything, you can always read the instructions. Then as you're doing this, you will unravel this blanket right here. And it's kind of like a silver blanket, kind of just to keep you warm, keep the insulation inside as you're going along. You can see it kind of unravels all the way. As you go along, you're actually going to unravel yourself, unravel the feet all the way through, keeping all that light into your feet, so you can keep that insulation, I would say. I don't know how to really explain that, but you're going to keep it in there kind of wrapped up for about 10 to 15 minutes each time you do this session, okay? So there's different buttons as well, like I mentioned earlier. You've probably seen pulse 1, pulse 2, and then you have different minutes that you can do it for. You can set it up for 10, 20, or 30 minutes, but we prefer that you do it about 10 to 15 minutes if so. You can also hold it on your phone for the timer. But then again, so remember, first is on and off. Second, we'll press it twice to go to the NIR. That NIR is the one that we want to use whenever we're using this laser plate. Do you have any more?
No, so they never have to use just the first original red light?
So they never have to use the original red light. That's only if you kind of want to use for kind of like facials, or kind of like on your body, kind of for like acne. So you don't really have to use the red light. It's mostly we're focusing on that invisible light going through your feet.
Okay, so always hit twice for NIR.
Always hit twice for NIR in the second button, and then you can always turn it off. You always know it's on. If you press this button again, it'll turn to red.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll let you know that you can turn it off.
Okay, and then real quick, when you were explaining the blanket, you want the blanket to go under the laser plate and up around the feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you use this blanket, it's going to unravel. It'll be really big. You want to put the laser plate over the blanket. The blanket's going to wrap up around, and you want to... Jessica, can you put your feet on the plates? So you'd wrap it around all the way up, and you just want to hold it above your knees, or just make sure that the light's just reflected back down into your feet.
Perfect.